What's up? It's Maddie here, and welcome to my 32-week pregnancy update. I can't believe we made it this far, and stay tuned to hear a little bit more about baby hip. I think that is going to happen until he decides to come out in the next couple months. Let's see. I've had heartburn as of today. Like today has been crazy heartburn. I get it every once in a while, and I'll have it all day, and then the next day I'm not so bad. But man, when I get it, it's not fun. I also have had a couple dizzy spells, which are pretty normal. I more get them in the morning, and when I'm kind of like shifting from side to side, I will get kind of like the room is spinning in my head with my eyes closed. So, I mean, it's nothing that I can't handle, and it's nothing too bad, but, you know, it still kind of stinks. I'm still really tired. I get really exhausted. I can feel his movements a lot more full, which is like, bleh. I love it. I love those movements over the kicks, but they take a lot more out of me when I feel all of that. And so he's supposed to be around the time where he's getting ready to settle down there. So I've been feeling a lot of low movements. Like it feels kind of like his arms. I don't know. It could be his back. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's all there really is for me this week. But we can go ahead and get into stuff about him, which I find the most interesting. So I'm 32 weeks and 2 days today, and my baby is the size of a head of lettuce. And I'm assuming that means like curled up because it says he's 19 inches, and 19 inches, I mean, I've never seen a head of lettuce that big. So I'm assuming they mean like curled up. He's about a head of lettuce. And so he's about 19 inches long and about 3.9 pounds, really close to the 4-pound mark. And I can feel that he is getting bigger, definitely, and I can tell in my own stomach that he is getting bigger. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll get to hear his heartbeat, and I think it's going to be a pretty routine checkup. It's my 32-week appointment, so nothing too big happening there. Then it says about his week, let's read a little bit about him. And it's, he's starting to get ready for the big debut, tipping the scales at almost 4 pounds, like I said. And in these past few weeks, it's all about practice, as he owns the skills that he'll need to survive outside the womb, from swallowing and breathing to kicking and sucking. And speaking of sucking, your little one has been able to suck his thumb for a while now. Something else to note, as more and more fat accumulates under your baby's skin, he's becoming less transparent and more opaque. So if you didn't know, up until about now, I'm guessing, he's been you can kind of see through him, but now he's starting to thicken up, get more fat, less growth in his organs and his brain and all of that stuff. He's developing more into the baby now that he's gonna come out as. So that's really interesting. And I've known a couple of friends of mine that have had their babies at like 5 pounds, 6 pounds. So he's already close to that, and it's just crazy to think that that's how big he could be. Man, it's all hitting home for me that he's going to be here soon, and it's overwhelming and it's exciting, and I'm so happy, I'm so blessed, but I'm gonna have to learn a whole new human being, and I'm pretty excited. And I thought for the first week, since I'm 32 weeks and I've really noticed a prominent bump, that I would share with you guys what my bump is, because if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, because my Instagram sends it to Twitter, then you have not seen my bump yet, and I put up one other picture that was a bump. So this is only the second time I've really shown it to anybody. Being plus size has kind of made me deter from wanting to, not deter, sorry. It's wanted me to shy away from showing everyone, because I don't know if there's just like a stigma out there of people who feel ashamed of being bigger and having a bump. I think it definitely is a problem out there. No, it's not ideal for anybody to be bigger while pregnant because of the added health risks. But if it happens, then it's definitely not something you need to spend your entire 40 weeks of pregnancy sitting here worrying about. You just need to do what's healthy for you, what's healthy for the baby, and that's also keeping positive and stuff. So I'm trying to keep positive about all of the plus sizeness, and I have only gained, I don't know if I mentioned this, I have only gained 6 pounds so far this pregnancy. So I'm 32 weeks, gained 6 pounds. I'm pretty proud of it. I've lost 20, so I'm at a negative 14 technically from where I started pre-pregnancy. So hopefully I'll stay below that, what I was at. But if I get to that, hopefully I'll be able to lose a little bit of weight after, which I'm hoping. But here's my baby bump. And it's also the still of this picture, of this video. So here it is. Sorry, I can't really scoot back, that's the wall. This is me at 32 weeks pregnant. Maybe this will help a little. I can't believe I made it this far, and I'm actually super excited. So I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you later, alligator.